Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. You know, in addition to installing driveway channel drains, crawl space drains, French drains, downspout drains, yard drains, take a look at what our franchise owner in Raleigh is now doing, and it's just great. I love to show his work. Take a look at cleaning and mapping a drainage system. And be sure to watch the how-to directly after Ed's clips. Using the 1065, the sewer and drain cleaning machine, we're able to clean and map most any downspout drain, yard drain, or French drain. And, you know, it's amazing what I'm seeing from the franchise owners. They are really doing a great job of cleaning and repairing and mapping out these systems. Take a look. You know, Ed sends me videos, sometimes from his phone, sometimes from the GoPro. This one's from his phone. And so the quality's not that great, but I just want you to take a look and see what he's doing.
Hey Chuck, we're here with Mr. Iden, our customer from today, and he was very, very gracious, and he let us go through and cleaned everything up. And Mr. Iden, how do you think we did today?
Well, you were excellent.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And Chuck, we were standing here, and Mr. Iden's a fan of yours, and no kidding, a guy walked right through here, said, "Oh, we know Chuck. We watch his videos all the time," so they know it. So. Appreciate you guys, and thanks for stopping. All right, we got Robert over there. Robert's going to show you, point this grate out. Go ahead and pull that cover, Robert. So what we had to do was come in here and clean this grate out right down in there. And this leads over here, and wouldn't you know it, right through there. So it took us quite a while. Had to do a couple of repairs underground, but we got the water to flow. All right, so what we did on this side, there's a gutter in the back, and there's a gutter up here. They go underground and they come down to right there. So what we did is we cleaned all this out, ran some water, and we made sure it was all clear. So the customer doesn't have to worry about this line anymore. There. Hey, Robert.
Hi.
And a downspout there. So this downspout was just laying on the ground. This one was hooked up. So we cleaned the drain out. And what Robert did is he ran an extension around the back and hooked into here. So now all the water from all this roof area right here is now going down there. What the customer is going to do back here, he's going to go ahead and put some mulch over it, and it was way less expensive than us having to dig in the ground. Plus it didn't make any sense. You can't see it anyhow. So what we did over here is we had a clogged gutter right there. So the customer had an extension put on it, and that extension was just kind of laying on the ground. So we're able to clean this out all the way out to the road, found the hidden pipe. And now, all of this roof water from here is now going where it belongs. So it's not going to pool up around the house anymore.
Okay, good.
All right, so this was the culprit. This is underneath this giant sycamore here. Not sycamore, I'm sorry, cedar. So you can see that pipe goes right through the root system. So we had to do a repair on this one. And it took us a long time to get that pipe cleaned out, but it is flowing absolutely free. And that was covered. And then we've got a second one right down here. This one here, where is that? Right there it is. Right there. This one went up to these gutters over here. So when we cleaned it out, that was completely covered up as well. We ran water through it, and now it's running perfectly.
It is so important to maintain your downspout drain, French drain, yard drain. These drains, they do not last forever, and please don't believe these people that tell you that you never have to maintenance these drains. This is a very important part of your rainwater drainage system. When you do this, if you do it yourself, make sure that you wear leather palm gloves. Very important. As you send the cable down the line, you'll be able to hear this as it goes through the ground. You'll know exactly where you are at all times. If there's a stoppage, simply dig it up and make the repair. However, most of the time, whether it's corrugated or PVC, you'll be able to clean the line without any problem. Whether it's PVC or corrugated, all these pipes do get blocked up. It doesn't matter what kind of material you have, eventually there will be a stoppage in that line. You know, after 30 years of doing these jobs and, you know, installing, repairing, cleaning, and before that, I worked at Roto-Rooter, and I'll tell you what, We pulled out more tree roots and debris from Schedule 40 PVC than you can possibly imagine. But take a look. After we cleaned and mapped the line, we found the discharge point out here in this really wooded area. And you can see just with a simple garden hose how much debris floats out of this line. Once that line's clean, then you won't have this problem, of course. But sometimes you don't know where your line is. Maybe you just bought the home and all of a sudden you've got a wet crawl space, probably from the downspout drain. The downspout drain is the #1 cause of all foundation, crawl space, and basement problems. Here on this house, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different downspouts here in the front, and they're all connecting, coming over to this line. We're going to clean all of those and make sure that this line works great.
Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.